There's a strange kind of peace that only comes when you finally stop trying to be understood by everyone. At first, it feels like rejection, like isolation. You spend years explaining yourself, proving your intentions, adjusting your tone so no one takes you the wrong way. But eventually, life teaches you something quietly brutal, that being misunderstood isn't a punishment. It's liberation. When you start growing, people will start projecting. They'll interpret your calm as arrogance, your silence as distance, your boundaries as cruelty. The moment you stop pleasing the world starts calling you selfish. And that's the moment you begin to wake up. Because truthfully, no one sees reality as it is. Everyone sees it through the fog of their own wounds. You could speak with love, and someone in pain will still hear rejection. You could move with peace, and someone addicted to chaos will call you cold. You could walk away to heal, and someone unhealed will call you a coward. Every person is listening to life through the echo of their own suffering. You can't make them see you. You can't explain your light to those still hiding in the dark. And you don't need to. The universe never intended for you to be understood. It intended for you to be free. The ones who truly get you don't need explanations. They feel your energy before you even speak. They see the quiet strength behind your distance. They understand that sometimes silence isn't avoidance, it's self-respect. But the more you grow, the smaller your circle becomes. That's the price of consciousness. You stop fitting where drama feels like oxygen. You stop relating to people who need validation in every conversation. You stop defending yourself to those committed to misunderstanding you. It's strange. When you finally find peace, the world starts calling you detached. When you heal, they say you've changed. They're right. Healing does change you. It strips away the false selves you built just to be accepted. It removes the masks you wore to survive. You stop being who they want you to be, and that makes them uncomfortable. Most people don't want you to be real. They want you to be convenient. They want your light, but not your truth. They want your energy, but not your boundaries. And when you stop giving what drains you, they start saying you're different. But being misunderstood by the wrong people means you're finally becoming understood by the right ones, even if those right ones are few. Sometimes solitude is the proof that you're on the right path. If you ever feel isolated for being real, remember this. You're not hard to understand. You're just speaking a language that honesty speaks, and not everyone has learned it yet. The world rewards conformity. It loves predictability. It's built to celebrate noise, not depth. But the deeper you go within yourself, the less you need the world's applause. You begin to see that understanding isn't required for connection. Only presence is. Think about it. How many times have you drained yourself trying to explain your intentions to people who had already made up their minds about you? You can't convince someone who's committed to misunderstanding you. That's not communication. That's performance. And every performance ends with exhaustion. So what if you stopped performing? What if you accepted that some people will never see your truth, no matter how gently you express it? That acceptance, that surrender, is the start of freedom. You don't owe anyone a version of yourself they can digest. You don't have to shrink your depth to fit their comfort zone. You are not here to be simple. You are here to be real. And sometimes real looks complicated to those who still wear masks. Being misunderstood means you've stopped living according to other people's projections. It means your energy is too free to be labeled. It means you've outgrown the language of small minds. There will be days when this path feels lonely. You'll crave the simplicity of being liked. You'll want to go back to explaining yourself just to feel connected again. But don't. That comfort costs too much. It costs your peace. Silence is often your best explanation. Distance is your most loving response. And self-respect is the only proof you ever need. You'll notice something beautiful when you stop defending yourself. The right people will find you anyway. They'll feel the calm in your presence. They'll sense the depth in your words. They won't need a translation. They'll meet you where you are, not where they imagine you to be. Because that's what happens when you stop chasing validation. You start attracting resonance. You begin to draw in souls who recognize the frequency of your truth, not because you tried to explain it, but because you lived it. The truth is, some people need you to stay misunderstood. Your growth threatens their comfort. Your peace reminds them of their chaos. Your clarity exposes their confusion. You can't save them by dimming yourself. You can only inspire them by staying lit. The universe hides you from those who aren't ready for your energy. It's not rejection. It's redirection. You're not losing people. You're shedding illusions. You're not being abandoned. You're being aligned. So let them misunderstand. Let them create stories about who they think you are. The truth doesn't need defense. It just needs time. Every misunderstanding is a filter. The ones who walk away were never meant to stay. The ones who stay, despite not fully understanding, are the ones who truly see you. And when you start living for truth instead of validation, you begin to experience a deeper peace, the kind that doesn't depend on approval. You realize that you never needed to be understood to be whole. You just needed to understand yourself. The misunderstood ones, the quiet, observant, reflective souls, they are the architects of awakening. They are the ones who break patterns, not people. They are the ones who turn pain into wisdom, silence into strength, misunderstanding into meaning. If you've ever felt unseen, it's because you see too much. If you've ever felt isolated, it's because you've outgrown illusions. If you've ever been called distant, it's because your soul learned to rest where peace lives. Don't rush to be understood. The ones who need to understand you will arrive in divine timing. Until then, let your energy speak louder than your explanations. And when the noise of the world grows too loud, return to yourself. Sit in that golden silence within, the one that needs no justification, no translation, no approval. That's where truth lives. That's where peace begins. You are not misunderstood. You are simply beyond most people's understanding, and that is a gift. If this message resonates with you, take a deep breath and remember, not being understood doesn't mean you're lost. It means you're ahead. And maybe, just maybe, someone who needed to hear this will find it today because you chose to listen, reflect, and stay true to yourself. So, before you leave, share your experience in the comments. Have you ever felt misunderstood for choosing peace over people? If you have, you're not alone. This is your reminder to protect your energy, honor your growth, and subscribe if you want to walk this path with others who see the world differently. Because in a world desperate to be seen, being misunderstood might just be your greatest sign of awakening.